People, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Soulmates with Elle. It's your girl Linda over here, and in today's video I want to be putting you guys through on how to prepare yourself for marriage. I know you want to get married. I know that some of you, this 2025 is actually your year of greetings. Is your year of say yes I do. Is your year of dowry payment. Say amen if you believe. Now, as a Christian woman, if you are willing or planning to get married this year, you need to be prepared. Preparedness is the key. So that is why I'm here as your big sis, to let you know what is this that you need to do to prep yourself for marriage. So if you're new and you're seeing my channel or my face for the first time, kindly subscribe. My name is Linda, your life coach, because we have loads and loads of videos like this that are very educative and very enlightening in this channel. Yeah, so in the first place, you need to try as much as possible to attend premarital counseling. Now, most people of the world don't attend this, but as a Christian, you need to attend it. Why? Because there's no school where they'll teach you about marriage, expectations, realities versus your dreams, your fantasies. Everybody gets married and some of them have fantasies. People have expectations that when you get married, you realize that, oh, things in the ground are different, as in vitu kwa ground ni different tofauti kabisa, but when you get yourself to attend all this premarital counseling, the marriage counselors, they will put you through, they will let you know what to expect, what not to expect. What is it that if you are expecting, you are over expecting, and your expectations are most likely not to be met. At number 2, it will be financial preparedness. You need to be financially prepared. And in this case, whoever you're planning to marry, you must know your target and you must know the person you're in courtship with. Because as a Christian, most times they don't say dating, they say courtship. Courtship and dating are different. You can date for fun, but with courtship, you're dating with the sole goal of walking down the aisle, getting married, starting a life together, starting a family together. So you must know very well your financial preparedness, capacity and capability of both you and that guy. Now, there are some guys in this case who they don't want you to work. They want a full-time housewife to go and give birth to children, take care of his home and all that. There are some guys who actually marry you to pay you salary. They pay you salary and they just stay at home, baby. Let me take care of you. So this is where the financial preparedness aspect comes in. And there are some guys that as from day one you enter their house, you continue to work, you continue to sweat like Adam until the day you will eat your last bread. You will continue to stress, you continue to frustrate. You will never eat a bread without sorrow. So you have to know your target. That is why I say you have to know your target audience. The person you are dating, the person you are in courtship with. What is his financial capacity? You as a person, what is your financial capacity? At number 3, individuality. You need to have a life of your own running for you. If you're planning to get married, you need to have a life of your own. Why I'm telling you that is because if you get married thinking that your spouse will complete you, you're in for something big. Most times, marriages come with a lot of things, and you find that you don't even have time for each other like that. You're always waking up with different things running up for you. Like you have things to do, he has things to do. You only meet in the evening, and you want to cook, and you want to rest, and you want to iron your clothes for the work tomorrow, and you want to do homework with the kids, and so if you don't have your individual life, you're going to be lonely, you're going to be bored, you're going to be broken. In fact, you're going to be seeking validation because you'll be feeling like you're losing yourself, you're losing your focus, you don't even know who you are, you'll be looking for yourself. It's lack of individuality in marriage that makes some women say, I feel lost in marriage. I don't know who I am again, because you even lose your ambitions, you lose your passions, you don't even know what you want again. Some people, when they were not married, they were the vibe, the life of the party. Those girls that anywhere they enter, there's joy, there's peace, there's happiness, there's love. But the moment they got married, they lost their self-confidence, they lost everything, literally. They forgot their self. Anywhere they go, they don't have they don't feel self-worth, they don't have self-esteem anymore. They will just enter a place, they will call in one corner and just sit and be quiet and just be observing things. They don't have joy, they don't have peace, they are just there. Literally, they have changed, like, they have changed completely because they have lost their self. They lacked individuality. Another point would be self-reflection. Now, before you get married, you need to reflect on yourself. Know your passions, know your ambitions, know what you expect and what you don't expect. Ensure your expectations are not too high, because if they are too high, they are most likely not to be met, and that is where you see disappointment. Literally, when I got married, I did not have any expectation, because I'm that kind of person that I always expect the worst. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I know they normally say have faith. Yes, I have faith, but I also recognize that human beings are imperfect, and therefore I do not always look at somebody with expectations of he will do me well, he will do me good, he will always be taking care of me and making me happy. I'm not that kind of person. I'm that kind of person that will look at you with the eye of are you sure this guy is serious? Are you sure this thing is entering? He will cope. Are you sure he's ready for this? Anyway, Shasha, if he end up doing me well, I'll thank God for it and testify. I'll bless God for his life. But if he ends up disappointing, or let me not use the word disappointing, because it's not as if I was actually expecting anything in the first place. But if he ends up not meeting up to the expectation, probably of whatever he has promised or whatever he has said he will do, I just be like, I expected it. So I'm that kind of person that if you want to shock me, do me well. If you want to shock me, do great things for me. If you want to shock me, do not disappoint. Do not, let me just use that word for lack of a better word, but if you want to shock me, be nicer than I expected and maintain it. But if you pretended to be nice and then somewhere along the line you came back to your real color, I'm not actually surprised. I expected that. If you know what I'm saying, if you know, you know. Another point would be prep for your marriage by working on your communication skills. Now, why I'm telling you this is because, mommy, why I'm telling you this is because in marriage there's a lot of talking going on. There's a lot of communication. Your wife is not an angel to know what you're thinking. Your husband is not an angel to know what you need, what you expect, your needs, your expectations, and all that. To know your problems, your stress, your struggles, and your anxieties without you saying it. You will have to say it. You will have to tell him. You will have to tell her. You have communication. You have to communicate. There's no two ways about it. That's why when I see people get married and you and your husband fought or quarreled, let's use the word quarrel because it looks more calmer than fought. And then either the man or the woman is keeping malice for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You people are in the same house. You people are sleeping on the same bed. You people are not talking. You're getting up. You're preparing breakfast. You keep it on the dining. The guy will come from inside. He will come and sit and drink food, eat food and drink breakfast that the person who prepared is not even talking to the person. He doesn't even know if the person poisoned the food. I'm just like, sis, bro, can you grow up? Like, for God's sake, this is 21st century, like 21st century. We are no longer keeping malice. See, when we were growing up, there was all that thing of malice. If somebody gets you angry, you will not eat, you will not drink water. This time around, if somebody gets you angry, when it's time to eat, keep the anger aside. Eat your food, belefu, drink your water, and wash it down. Then you can revisit the matter. So you need to learn communication. Another key reason why you need to learn communication is in marriage, there is a time you'll come and meet me as your wife and discuss a certain issue with me. And you'll get a total... Mama! Stop the noise. You'll come and meet a very different answer from what I would have given you. So timing is everything. In marriage, you need to learn how to time yourself in order for you to talk to your respective other. You need to know what's the best time to revisit this issue, what's the best time to discuss this thing, because there are some things you'll go and discuss them at the wrongest time and you'll get the wrongest answer. So you need to work on your communication skills. The last point would be discuss future plans and goals. Now, here is where you need to discuss. When you marry me, do you expect me to be a full-time housewife, or do you expect me to be a career woman? Because there are some men, they are okay and perfectly all right marrying a housewife. So if you marry a man who is looking for a housewife, and suddenly you are a career woman that has ambitions and goals, and your career is the most important thing for you, and you have to postpone our getting pregnant because you are working on a certain promotion in your office, that marriage is not going to work. It's going to be hell. But there's also a guy that is looking for that kind of career woman. So if you marry him and you turn out to be this full-time housewife who is not even career oriented, is not even thinking of upgrading their qualifications, is not even thinking of going to look for a job, she just wants to stay at home and be taking care of things and be cooking sweet soup for you, that will also be a problem. So this is where you need to discuss your future plans. How many kids do you want to have, if at all you want to have kids? If you don't want to have kids, there are men who don't want kids, there are women who don't have kids, and if they find somebody who doesn't have kids, who doesn't want, to have kids, is perfect for them. But there are men who want to have 8 children, 10 children, and then you are here dating or courting the man that wants 10 children, and in your head you only want 2. Of course it will not work. So you need to discuss your future goals, your future plans, your ambitions, and then you know if they align, and that will make things easier for you. So this marks the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. If you stuck around to the end of this video, God bless you. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe, and also comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with what I said, or do you disagree? If you agree, why do you agree? If you disagree, why do you disagree? And also, if you have any opinions that you'd like to drop for me, maybe our next video, which topic we can discuss on our next video, please feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. I'll be there reading them, and then I'll bring you next video. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much once more. I'll see you guys in our next. Bye.